सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय आईएएस चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
The United States has recently added India in its monitoring list of countries with potentially questionable foreign exchange policies and currency manipulation. This comes after a year India was removed from the watch list in the US Treasury Department's semi-annual foreign exchange report to the US Congress. In today's edition of our DNS, we will understand what the term currency manipulator means and what were the reasons that led India to be in the list again. Currency manipulator. This is a label given by the US government to the countries it feels are engaging in unfair currency practices. As per the US, the country is deliberately devaluing its currency against the dollar. Basically, what it means is that the country is artificially trying to lower its currency value to gain advantage over the US. This is because the devaluation would lower the cost of exports from that country and artificially show a reduction in trade deficits as a result. In the latest monitoring list, the US Department of the Treasury Office of International Affairs, in its latest report to the US Congress, has added India, Taiwan, and Thailand to its monitoring list of major trading partners that merit close attention to their currency practices and macroeconomic policies. Other countries in the latest list include China, Japan, Korea, Germany, Italy, Singapore, and Malaysia. India was previously included in the currency watch list in October 2018 but later removed from the list that came out in May 2019. The designation of a country as a currency manipulator does not immediately attract penalties but tends to weaken the confidence about a country in the global financial markets. Now let us know about the parameters used to place the country in the manipulator list. An economy is placed in the monitoring list when it meets any two of the criteria mentioned in the Trade Facilitation and Trade Enforcement Act of 2015. These criteria are: number 1, a significant bilateral trade surplus with the US, one that is at least $20 billion over a 12-month period. Number 2, a material current account surplus equivalent to at least 2% of gross domestic product over a 12-month period. And the third is the persistent, one-sided intervention when net purchases of foreign currency totaling at least 2% of the country's GDP over a 12-month period are conducted repeatedly in at least 6 out of 12 months. Once on the monitoring list, a country will remain there for at least 2 consecutive reports. This is to ensure that any improvement in performance versus the criteria is durable and is not due to temporary factors. Lastly, let us know about the reasons that led India to be in this list again. India, which has been for several years maintained a significant bilateral goods trade surplus with the US, crossed $20 billion mark according to the latest report. Bilateral goods trade surplus totaled $20 billion in the first 4 quarters through June 2020. Based on the central bank's intervention data, India's net purchase of foreign exchange accelerated notably in the second half of 2019. Following sales during the initial onset of the pandemic, India sustained net purchases for much of the first half of 2020, which pushed net purchases of foreign exchange to $64 billion or 2.4% of GDP over the 4 quarters through June 2020.